Alright, listen here, you fucking rat. I said somewhere. Let me get my exact phrasing. Let me pull it up. Still get this. Oh, seriously? That's so frustrating. That's not correct. I might. It's got okay. I might try and pull Oi. Cut that shit out. A round is within 10 minutes of the specified time. Somebody get me fucking Merriam-Webster on the phone. Starting around 7 or 8 EST. Intentionally vague, so none of you can get angry when I miss an exact time. I'll have you all know. Alright, hold up. We're skipping straight to the chat. Hello. 'Tis I. Kit Kat, welcome aboard. Pleasure to see you. I have a funny haha for you, Kit Kat. I'm also wearing the socks you made for me. Not like the first time. I just am wearing them right now. I thought you might like to know. They're very cozy today. It's cold. I'm going to post a couple pictures in the IRL section of the Discord server. Kit Kat, I want you to know that I feel your pain with the snow. We got a lot of it down here. It was pretty crazy. And those pictures that you shared a while ago about how bad the snow was up there. I just want you to know I can totally commiserate. It made me go. That the pictures I took were the worst it got. It was pretty rough. But we managed. We pushed on through. We handled it. Things were okay. It's good. It's good. The Sarlacc, get bent, first of all. Secondly, I'm doing my best out here. I have a story about my philosophy homework that was just squared away. It's a mess. We can ramble about it in a second. It gone, thank goodness. Kit Kat, thank you for the sub for 39 months. Xylem with 36. Jesus Christ. 3 and 3+ years. Fucking hell. Been a while, hasn't it? And Sarlacc, for the record, I would agree with you. A round is within 10 minutes of the specified time. However, that's inconvenient for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it. It's within 15 minutes of the specified time. That's a round. That's a round. That's approximate, right? Also, my camera's not capturing my face the best, and I can't tell if it's because I'm a sleepy guy and I've got something in my eye, so I'm blinking a lot, or if I'm at an angle or what. Oh well. You got 4 inches. 4 inches is a lot. When you think about it. That's above average, I'd say. Hi, hello, all of you people. I need to sleep. Good night. Oh, goodbye, Zyle. All of you too. Sends a picture of the mildest snow I've seen since November. I don't know what you're talking about, Kit Kat. That snow's crazy. That's crazy snow. There's a very small remote possibility of me getting a crumb of snow tomorrow in Central Florida. Holy fuck, Sarlacc. That's actually insane. The concept of it even being cold in Central Florida is so foreign to me. I've been down to Florida a lot this past year for Disney trips and visiting family and my girlfriend and all. And I would leave here, and it's it's not freezing, but it's like sweater weather, you know? And I go down to Florida and I'm like, oh, why is it 95 degrees outside with 70% humidity, 80% humidity, 95% humidity? Florida is a salt mine on the surface for some fucking ungodly reason. It'll be 24 with a feels like of 12. God damn. It was 21 around here, I want to say. 21 degrees sounds right. I think I saw that number. I don't know what the feels like was. The feels like was fucking cold. I had to get the mail and struggle for a minute. I was quote-unquote exposed to the elements for all of, like, 15 minutes. Probably less. And I was just wearing, like, sweatpants and, like, a sweater, and my fingers were fucking freezing, dude. Oh my god. Icicles, bro. I would literally rather deal with the cold that we have now than live in Florida. That's fair and valid. Florida's too long. I've decided that Florida is too long. You have to drive kind of far to get anywhere, it feels like. It's a very long, spread out state. And that's fine. Some people fuck with that. You know, you grow up with it, it doesn't bother you. But the reason it takes a while to drive some places around here is because it's, like, pretty hilly. You like, gotta wind with the road and go up a hill and do this and that and the other thing. And you get to your destination and you're like, you know, it's traffic. There's lights. You know, I had to go around the gigantic fucking stone cliff that was cheaper to go around than to go through and, like, go with the land. Florida's flat. There's nothing in your way. You just have to drive 20 minutes in one direction because that's where the nearest Walmart is or whatever the fuck. Highest point in the state's 300-something feet. That's impressive. That's really tall. 300 feet? It's a big hill. It's good. There's a certain amount of rage that helps with the intense cold. I walked outside in just my long sleeve shirt the other day when it was negative 20 because I forgot my fucking coffee in the car. Holy shit. That's evil. Oh, wait, no. Which one of you bastards? It was... it was you.
That does kill both.
Okay.
If one of them had been a 4, I would have been like, well, okay, the Exarch's alive.
Gentlemen, where I am streaming, just so you're aware. But Gallius, it was you.
What?
The late react. How dare you? I thought we were friends.
But you are late, aren't you?
I said around 7 or 8. It's around 8.
The limit. That's what Mango
Dude,
said.
it is way past 8. Fuck
it is now. I started 9 minutes ago.
Fuck you.
You're late.
That's a good counter argument,
so
Metro.
Late, dude.
You're late.
Okay, I can... Before I dip out of this call and do my own thing and let you guys get back to your game, allow me to try and regale you with my philosophy class group work, if you would care to hear the tale.
Okay, sure.
It essentially boils down to people don't fucking check their email. Before the add drop period was over, he had already assigned groups. So if somebody added or dropped a class, they were fucked. I don't know. Fortunately, that didn't affect me, but like I was concerned about it. At the end of week 4 is today, and we have to turn in a living glossary. We're supposed to have like defined a term and do a bunch of other little things to it and have some sources, but nothing crazy. But it has to be collaborative. There's 2 other motherfuckers. I've met one of them. The other one I don't think has ever shown up to class, and I've tried to get in contact with them a couple times, and I sent them a Google Doc, and I had put in a reasonable amount of legwork on one term. I had like everything done except like I need to expand the definitions word count a little bit. And I was like, and y'all handle the other term. And we can do like a more holistic thing later, but right now we just need to get this shit in. It's like, tomorrow's the deadline, right? Fucking radio silence since then, not a fucking singular edit on that Word document. So
Notify the professor.
I notified him a while ago that I was having difficulties, and I thought it was going to be okay because I saw one of the group members in class, and I was like, "Hey, we need to do this," and they were like, "Yep, you bet, I agree. We'll work on it." I was like, "Awesome," and it's been fucking dead since then. So, in addition, the professor's keyed into this beforehand, but also just generally, he's like, "You turn in your living glossary, then you turn in a little group report thing." And then you turn in an individual report where you can much more clandestinely be like, this person did jack shit, this person did a lot, I need to do this or that or whatever the fuck. So I turned in the same Google document for the group report and the individual report, and I was like, there is no group. I am the group. Legally speaking, there are two other people that I have had communication with. They have not contributed. And I was trying to I was furiously writing that up before I started stream and trying to get something sorted to turn in. So now that I've sent in like a solid 45% of the requested assignment and my Word document saying, fuck these hoes, the chips may fall where they may. I'm fucking done with that until Monday. Yeah, it's not great, but I'll live. And it's not my major, so I can get a D in that class and not really care. You know, I'll pass. It's sad. But I will let you get back to your game. I just saw the opportunity to harass, and I thought I took it. Who's winning?
We haven't even made it to turn 2 yet.
Oh. Oh god, it's been 3 hours. Y'all be yapping.
Okay, we had to do some setup work.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But right now it's just the end of his end of turn 1.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
mostly
The missile
movement and
knows
pot
where
shots.
it is at all times.
Well,
it
a
knows
lot
this
of
because it
fighting has
knows where
happened.
it isn't.
He
By
has
subtracting where it
mostly
is
bike
from where
army
it
that
isn't,
rushes
or
forward,
where it
and I
isn't
was
from where it is.
kind of also got to rush forward a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
So that both of us rushed, and there is a ton of fighting going on.
Damn. Okay, well, I'll look forward to see how it goes. You gentlemen have a good one. Catch you later.
See you.
All right, bye.
All right. Motherfucking Gallius and Betcher are playing a game of Warhammer, if y'all didn't know. Glad. I should organize a match. I think it was Sarlacc suggested I play a game of 40k and stream it on tabletop. Could be good. I've been yearning to play more than I'm a little more settled. Filming in Wisconsin, and one year I visited in winter, the looks that people gave me when they saw me sitting in the airport waiting to go home in my t-shirt and shorts. Oh, goodness. Oh, hello, Mirific. How are you doing? Hello. There goes that drink. Okay. So we're gonna hard cut the music. Death to music. Not bad today. How about you? I'm doing pretty gosh darn well, to be totally honest. I found a game a while ago, and I have let it consume my entire fucking existence. This game is very similar to Stalker. It's in early access at the moment, so it's not feature complete, but the gameplay loop is there. And it has taken my soul away from me. You're in the zone. There's factions that have different motivations and they go to war with each other, and you know, anomalies and maps and loot and the everything that makes me my brain go yippee yippee hooray. The downside, let's see if it picks up what I'm trying to put down here. The downside, right? The downside of this game, there aren't many, but there are some. You may notice certain features about my character. This is not an option. This is in fact mandatory. It's actually baked into the lore, believe it or not. I know where to just spend their money. Yeah, it's actually baked into the lore that, like, we mined too much plot devicium called Ether, and it, like, killed all the humans, or turned them into scalies, or turned them into zombies, or whatever, and it warped reality as we know it and everything, and I'm like, you know what? Fucking fair enough. Please observe my my hastily written background. Local schizophrenic who's here to make all the money in the world, kill as many things as possible, and die gloriously along the way. I have died many times. My traits are: I take slightly more damage, I aim better, I attract significantly more anomalies around me, and I'm lucky. I find more loot than normal. And the crafting thing is just like if you have a tool set on you, then you get that little perk. It's not like a innate character thing. I'm pretty late into the game in terms of like equipment, right? I have pretty end game shit. But I haven't gone into the dangerous parts of the map yet. But it's but that's where I'm going right now. I'm in the process of going to the dangerous evil places on the map. In addition to I was gonna say something. I'm not going to start a new character just to like show you all step one. When this game gets up, I'll probably stream it again later. I don't know. This is the map. You start somewhere around here. The observatory is like the rookie village equivalent. Crossroads is like it connects to a shit ton of places. So you can get to the city, or get to the more rural areas, or, scientists, or military, or whatever the fuck. But it's also, like, an easy area with, like, a reasonable amount of loot. And action. There's a lot of shit that happens with the Crossroads. It's a travel hub. Crazy. We are currently... I traveled up through into here, up into Dead End. You're not gonna fucking believe this, but Dead End is in fact a dead end. You can't go through this dotted line here. That doesn't connect. I did find this fancy door. This door has taken me somewhere approximately here into the depths of hell itself, and I'm trying to make my way out here so that I can go to the stone maze, which I will hopefully not get lost in. And I think the Pine Ridge sounds delightful this time of year. I know I'm lying to myself, but that's okay. Without further ado, I'm going to get back into it. The core gameplay loop is more or less what you would expect of... looting shit and dealing with anomalies and prayer. Very hard doing that. That's a click when I kind of wanted to bang. A hash egg? What the fuck? You guys aren't going to believe this, but I don't like this place all that much. I'm going to try and find a different layout than where I came from. Oh! Oh. What the fuck? My fucking heart, dude. I missed the fucking anomaly there. The little pulsating orb things, they fuck with your gravity, I guess is the best way to put it. They suck you in and throw you out the other end. They're like a mini black hole. They rapidly accelerate you, but they don't have enough retention, I guess, to keep you in. They just fuck with you. Hello, grenade launcher. PK-46 Grenadier. Ooh. Ooh, I like that very much. Enough for Moss. Well, I misclicked. That's not it. I'm sorry. Legally distinct from Moss. Ooh! Fancy shit. A tech rig. Okay. Glowing aura. You emit a pale glowing aura. You can see more easily in the dark, but you're also more easily seen. You pick blocks better, you can craft, and you get a heads-up display with your suit. That's pretty handy. And it's got some decent protections. It's light armor, but it's decent armor. Only downside is it's not as good as what I wear now. Tactical Night Ops is what I've got now. Hesh Egg. $480 bucks. That is damn. This featuring an integrated HUD. Holy shit, this is unironically a really good helmet. It's better than what I've got. Okay, 25% kinetic is better, 20% blunt. Stabbing and slashing is better. Fire is better, poison's better. Electric is better. Rad is better, acid's better, blast is better. Wow. I now get to be a cool kid who wears the netting with the ace and everything. Awesome. And I get my HUD back. You only get a heads-up display if you're wearing certain helmets. I like it. But once you kind of get used to having it, it's a little difficult to go back to being a regular, normal fucking guy. That's evil. That's also evil. What is down there? I'm genuinely terrified. Oh! Okay, well, we're down here now, I guess. Oh god, fast. Okay, ow, fuck, ow, ow, ow. Okay, the nightmare continues. This is delightful. This is exactly what I wanted. You know, I might cut my losses and run, honestly. It says it... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, don't get sucked off that way. And then don't get sucked off that way. And then... we're in the middle. Life is great, life is dandy. And then... where are my bolts? Please come back to me, flashlight. Goodness, that was terrifying. I would love to trade for a helmet that has a light on it, but I don't. I mean, it's an auto ticket after that. You're fucking telling me explosions? Kind of. More like localized gravity phenomenons. I would love to trade for a helmet, like the Night Ops helmet. But, oh shit, this will work just fine. Okay, it's not ideal, not as good of a light, but it is a light. Okay. But it is a light that I can use independent of my... Oh, hello. Should probably hit the fucking generator button. That'd be smart if you hit the fucking button to start the power. Silly fucking guy. Okay. Oh, that's the downside, right? This helmet doesn't give me a HUD. That's fine, though. I don't actually care that much. Having the flashlight is much more important. No, thank you. Evil shadow children. I saw this in Metro once. The Shadow Children for Metro? Yeah! Gotta say, I saw this in Metro once. I think if I touch the bodies... I take psychic damage. I don't think they want me to touch them, which is respectable. I wouldn't want a stranger to walk all over my corpse either. Okay, we have now reached whatever the fuck this is. You are kidding me. Can I avoid it going around this side? I can't. Fuck me. Okay, I have... two. Well, you know what, we'll keep this. Just in case it helps out a little bit. A little bit's better than nothing. I have 2 road flares left. Fuck me, bro. I guess. That's fine. What in actual God's name? No. Evil thing. Yep, use a bandage. Recover from the terrible psychic trauma. I really don't know what I was expecting to accomplish with that. Yeah, or you left your fusion reactor. Would you come get it, please? I don't want it. What do we think? What's our over-under on sprinting past it? Good enough is what our over-under is on it. My health is fighting me. I'm taking damage from something. Probably unrelated to the horrific radiation, terrible psychic trauma, whatever that was giving me. I think we're okay, though. Exit looks very promising. Not a good one. Never mind, that never listened to me. I genuinely, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know how I survived. I legitimately don't know how I'm alive. I didn't think I was gonna make that. I thought I was gonna go in too far, too deep, and then lose a shit ton of my gear on a fool's errand. Okay. We are well fed. We have some bullets. Legally speaking, this has bullets. All 14 of them. And the UMP no longer does. Coming out of here, I'm gonna want this. Sometimes that's all that matters. Sometimes that is all that matters. Oh, okay. Here's where my normal helmet, the tactical night ops, killer. Because this helmet's great. It's got better stats, and it's got the gas mask, which is awesome because, you know, environmental hazards are a bitch. But no fucking no helmet light and no night vision. And ladies and gentlemen, Night vision is fucking king. It is so good. Granted, what time is it? 3 in the morning? Granted, enemies can see you. It's a lot harder. And as far as I can tell, they can't detect my laser pointer either. Okay, we are in the stone maze at the start of this. I don't want to go to Dead Bridge. That's where the military lives. And they're pretty nasty. And as much as they call this a stone maze, it is literally well mapped. And I want to reconnect with the Revolution. So I'm gonna try and bear left soon, I think. I say, bearing right. Items can be stored safely here. No fucking way. Okay, we got a little hidey hole here. Okay, okay. You know what would be funny? I'll put a toolkit here. I'll put a Night Ops helmet. Because I have 2 now, which is pretty fucking amazing. I don't have any weapons to put here. I say, putting a weapon here. I never really need them, but I like having a couple things around just in case. Like, I've never needed to use these stashes because I'm not playing on a game mode hard enough to warrant them. But it's nice to know that I've got my own ass covered if I really need it, you know? Okay. So we are right here. And we just ran up. A flashlight or a fire? That's a flashlight, alright. I think that's a cultist. 15 and 12. Ah, fuck. Excuse me. Fucking rude. Didn't even give me nice meat. You're not gonna believe it, but that anomaly that keeps making me look at it tries to fuck with your brain. Oh no, y'all are scavengers. Okay. I think that's the logo, at least. Patch. Convenient IR laser. It's actually a visible laser. It's a totally visible laser. People just don't see it. How rude, honestly. Real question. Ooh, a road flare. initially road flares are like absolutely fucking useless, and then you get into like some of the fuckier areas, and it's like if you don't have road flares, you simply die. Or rather, you can't realistically progress. Survey cameras. When it comes to samurai swords, do you prefer big tsuba or a small tsuba? I prefer medium to large tsuba. I need a wrench. I don't have a pipe wrench, but okay. Nice old abandoned military base here. With not much in it. That said, did somebody lab technician? Question mark? Yeah, these are lab guys. These are like research dudes. What do we got? Oh, that's convenient. What do we got going on in here? Nothing I particularly want to grab. How many buckets do I have? One. Just the one, right? Yeah, just the one. Okay, I'm not going to turn it into scrap yet, then. And 3.5.6 kilo, that's not a big payout for a lot of weight. So I'll drop those. I don't need them. We are going to investigate the terminal. Round saturation data. Yeah, I'll download that shit. That seems like it'll be worth a lot later. Ah, it's okay. Ooh, holy shit. Okay. Bandages, Geiger counter. Well, Geiger counter, you know what I mean. Oh, it was only the one toolkit. I'm a silly, dumb idiot head. Shit. Oh, okay, I've got lockpicks for days, I guess. More bullets, but I don't need one of those. They are a half-decent but cheap and replaceable rifle, and I have better. Or no tsuba if you swing that way. Icky. I am very conscious and protective of my fingies and my toesies, and I want them to be guarded at all costs. So I like not excessive, but more pronounced handguards. And like protection on the extremities, you know? I like the look more. I think aesthetically it looks very cool. And granted, I've never actually been in like a really long-term life or death way of the warrior type situation, but I feel like I'm personally more down to carry more weight for personal protection, just in general, like to include modern combat and shit. BA-324. I don't remember if that's valuable to the scientists or not. That's the camp that I'm in, and that's the way out to whatever the fuck, Greywater Marsh, and then cross the bridge down the railway to Hidden Junction. I believe that is the strategery. I nearly got sucked into a fucking entity, bro. Shit was evil. Oh. Okay. Sticky poison. Ooh! Hello. Thank you kindly. I had alcohol delivered to me again.
No, not good. Surprise.
The alcohol had pop rocks in it. It's cool. But my mouth is exploding now.
Give it a second.
It's a vibe at least. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You ever had your drink spiked with fucking pop rocks before? Holy shit. Now that I'm expecting it, it's not so bad. But when I took a sip, I just kind of like, before I could internalize anything, noticed that there was like additional stuff in the drink, and I was like, that's weird, but didn't think anything of it. And then it entered my mouth, and Jesus fucking Christ. I don't hate it, I guess. It's not bad. Do you guys hear it crackling? Your extremities. Yep. Oh, that's amazing. You know, I'm gonna keep it close to the mic then. You get to enjoy the cracklies with me. Protect those fingies and toesies. That's what I'm saying. They don't grow back, indeed. It's bad. I don't get more of those. They don't respawn. Where the fuck did she even get pop rocks? I didn't know we owned any. Spooky ass noises. It's fucking 7:48.
Treat? No treat.
Jesus, you
Treat?
scared me.
No treat.
Treat?
No treat.
God damn it!
Yeah, she spooked me a bit with that. Sarlacc pit. I won't lie, you kinda got me. Oops. Hey, stop it. Motherfucker, no. I'm immune to the grenade. You already spooked me. I was already on edge. But I was gonna say, it's 7:48. It's well past the witching hour. I don't need the spooky noises in broad daylight. That didn't break? That's crazy. Ooh, I bet I could fix that if I had a toolkit or a pipe wrench or something. Yeah! Incorrect. You know what? We're just gonna move on. I don't want to explore this place that bad anymore. I've decided it is time to go across the bridge and find the train tracks and get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm so not curious about things right now. I'm the least curious person you've ever met in your entire fucking life. Not a scav. Was a scav. Got 18 rounds of hollow point. Yeah, I can make that work. I'm so bad at... Wait a second. The tech rig. Amazing. And then back to the infantry guard. By putting on this uniform, I will magically become better at lockpicking. Oh shit, cultist. He dead as fuck. Scav is dead as fuck. Like, I heard somebody picking a fight over there. Oh. I can't tell if that's a revolutionary or an insurgent. I'm going to assume the cultist won this little shootout, because, there's not that much loot. I don't need night vision right now, so... I think those are cultists. I see a little purple on his backpack. But I don't have the long-range rifle to check, so... I do love when the always screams at me. Yeah, it's my favorite part. It's all useless if you're dead. True. True. Oh no, there's another dead cultist. Maybe they didn't. I have no idea who won this shootout. I have legitimately no fucking idea. Because loot is pretty persistent. Like, if you're still in the area, like if you don't leave the map, loot is pretty static. It's only on level transitions, or if somebody else picks it up. Which a lot of the stuff in, like, boxes they don't touch, but after a shootout, they will absolutely loot their fallen comrades and fallen enemies. Just to gather everything up for personal profit, or return it back to their faction, or whatever the fuck their rationale might be. They don't leave it for me. Oh, y'all have evolution. Guys, how's it going? Chilling? What's your plan there, huh? With that anomaly that spits fire at you? Okay. Okay. Ooh, I saw that. I found... So, you have these things, right? These tesseracts. This one brings me somewhere safe. There's a blue one, which I think acts like a homeward bone. There's a red one, which says it will bring me to somewhere full of danger, but also great reward. And then I found a gold one, and it told me it would bring me, like, someplace with great fortune, or whatever. And then said something about travelers. Yeah, or, like, I went there, and it gave me, like, a kind of shitty reward. It gave me a gold mushroom that was worth $100, and I was like, okay, it's kind of nothing. But then it spawned me back in the real world.
Looking forward to it.
Dumbass. Back in the real world, standing on one of these things, and it was like, you know, it's said to be good luck to, like, light the path. Or, like, if you pass by a stone lantern, you know, it's said to be, like, you know, good fortune if you light it for others, you know. And since then I've been seeing these around. So my thought is that if I find another gold tesseract, then my reward will be based on how many of those lanterns I have lit. And then I don't know if it will spawn me at a random one, or one that I have lit, or one that I have not lit specifically. But I have found, I think, 3 or 4 more of those lanterns since that initial encounter, which is pretty neat. You died by walking into fire, you absolute fucking... So did you. All of you died by walking into fire. You might be some of the stupidest people I've ever had the fucking pleasure of meeting. Good lord. Like that, but less self-preservation to remove yourself from it, and more just eating shit. Hidden Junction, yippee. I accidentally discovered this place by going through on the other end, because this is where I'm at right now, and it'll take me back here, which is somewhat vaguely central, closer to civilization and other shit, and it's a damn sight easier to run a little bit left and take the train up, rather than go through this fucking nightmare. Worst fucking mistake of my life, bro. Holy fuck. But we move on. We progress. Ugh, goodness. Hello. Care to take some stuff off my hands? That shit. No. No. Okay, let's see what we can balance this out with. I just recently got a fucking grenade launcher type rifle, which is pretty cool. So I'm thinking you give me some cool bullets. And 40mm buckshot could be fun. You know what? Yeah, let's go for those. And a fuck ton of bullets. And how do you feel about a rifle? And a submachine gun that I don't care about. And like some tactical headlamps. And a cheap rifle. Yeah, you like cheap rifles, don't you? But I also don't want the expensive rifle. How about you give me some gauze and medical paste? Ooh, I actually need Magnum rounds too. Give me those. I don't need this many trench run rounds. It's actually worth nothing to you. The heavy coat's also not worth a shitload. But it's worth something. It's worth something. That's too good for you. Well, I actually have a couple of those. Give me the coat back. And the helmet. Take the coat. Bam! Now that's what I call a trade. I unload a bunch of rifles and shit that I don't need. Wait, I can save $100 with the tack lights. Boom. Now that's a trade. I'm getting... Let's see, I'm getting rid of many kilograms, and I'm taking on... it's actually probably about fair as far as weight goes. That's fine, though. Barbaric grenade. That does sound kind of fun. I could just give you, like, cash for it, but is there anything else I want to trade? Give you one of those helmets. And I'll top the rest off with cash. 880 and the helmet for a bunch of grenades for a rifle that I probably won't use. It's okay. So it makes me happy, goddammit. Alright. Got munitions. Got everything. Pretty hungry though. You can whip up some food real quick. Oh my god. Pork ribs. And the shrooms. And I didn't realize I was carrying 2 kilograms of rancid meat. Jesus Christ. I keep glancing down and I see how you taunt me Murific, and I keep thinking about it. And full disclosure, I've died many times in this game. The first 2 times I died were to food poisoning, because I was getting familiar with the mechanics of it. But the last couple times I've died, or like the more common way I've died, is not like, you know, dying valiantly against an anomaly or a shootout with a bunch of dudes. It's usually I turn the corner and there's an elite kill team and I go, oh, and then I get fucking gunned down like before I even hear the gunshots that took me out, you know. It's just so fast. Let's see, you also don't sell things for cash, you just trade. You also really don't have anything that I want, which is fine. I can go elsewhere for my stuff. What the fuck am I saying? Words. So, usually I'm pretty confident in my ability to survive things, and the only time that's ever compromised, or like clearly proven wrong, is when I do not have time to react, like, at all. Which happens, sure. But usually I get pretty greedy. And so far, it's done me mostly just fine. I have a smartphone. I feel like I could go see what all the fuss is. Oh. I actually don't really care what all the fuss is. This shit ain't worth much of anything. I'll take the ammo, but... Those weapons are cheap as dirt, and they weigh a fuck ton. And by cheap as dirt, I mean if you want to buy one, it's like $500, but if you want to sell one, it's like 70. Makes sense. Good to know it's been mainly fair to you. Yeah. There's been a couple of times where I die due to my own ineptitude or failure to understand the situation or mismanagement. That's actually probably the majority of my deaths. Lack of good observational skills. But usually the mistake I would say at least half or more than half, now that I've gotten pretty familiar with the game. Half or more than half of my deaths are
Let's move.
or luck
I'm ready.
or getting unlucky in the sense that the enemies that I'm fighting are much better trained than I gave them credit for. And I'm like taking my time to line up a shot, and they send a burst of rounds at me, and I'm expecting most of them to miss, and then 5 of them hit me in the fucking eyeball, and I'm like, well, sometimes you gamble and you lose your fucking shoes, you know? Hello, you give actual cash for things. Would you like... I want to keep the tech rig, actually. You want that? And this. Soft norm, it smells like rotten chicken meat, but some people seem to think they're valuable. I'm gonna see what the scientists have to say about those. I feel like they might buy them for a lot. I don't care about buckshot at all, really. I have a fuck ton. I'll buy your MREs off you. Could never have too many of those. I feel like I have more to sell. Oh, I can sell this for 1,600. Yeah, easy sale. I have a spare one, and I don't really use it anyways because I got the upgraded version. And instead of having a fancy Geiger counter, I have like a visual aid to sort shit out now. Good enough. Hands off, man.
Might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. It had to be you.
A good wrench and some electronic scrap. Oh. That's actually a pain in the ass. But I can work on that job.
Finally found the somebody who could make me be true.
Do I?
Could make me be blue. I'd even be glad just to be sad.
I think I have that. Fuck. What's in the MREs? I don't know. Comprised of stale crackers and an oddly dry meat paste, the flavor can be described as medicinal. You can craft MREs, and the way you craft them is with a couple cans of candied tuna, a couple cans of milk drops. They're like candied, milky thingies that come in a tin, and one bandage. I don't know how it works. I wish I could tell you. 3 things of candied tuna. The label is very worn. You can only make something out about being grateful. 3 things of milk bites. Milky goodness with a satisfying crunch. And 1 bandage gives you 1 MRE.
Oh, sorry. Can do.
Yeah, most of this stuff is shit that I just want to drop off. Or, yeah, drop off. Ooh, actually, I have some errands that need to be done. I'm gonna drop off all my gear in my main rest spot. Huh? Yeah, my main rest spot at the observation dome or whatever. Rookie Village. And then I'm gonna grab a bunch of the shit out of there, run over to the scientists, sell that, then gear up, and go back up north and see if I can't find anything dangerous. And take a pipe and a pipe wrench and some electronic scrap. And see if I can't also get lucky and get started on fixing some of those radio communication relays that was just contracting me to get all fixed up. Trying to think the fastest way to the observatory. Yeah, is Crossroads Observatory. Not. Yeah. And sometimes that happens. The enemy is using not good bullets and not good guns, and they engage from a range that they should not have. .45 caliber carbines and a lever action rifle. I mean, they're not terrible guns, but my body armor can take it. And I'm using the 30-06 out of an actually, like, spruced up rifle with an optic on it. The loot box is delivered true. And that 45 is the same 45 that goes in this UMP, so good bullets are good bullets. The loot drops you get from enemies, I think, are pretty respectable. You always get the weapon they're carrying, and, you know, whatever bullets are left in that weapon, and, like, you know, 5 to 15 spare bullets as a separate drop of the same caliber. And occasionally you'll get a food item or a medical item, and that's it. It makes looting really easy, and it's everything that you could, like, realistically expect. You know? For 480? Yeah, why not? And now we throw on the tactical night ops because it's bad. Jesus. Angry people. I'm already pretty weighed down. I don't want to fight more. I want to herd my shit in and be done with looting. Or not be done with looting, sorry. Poor phrasing. I want to turn around. I want to shrug. I want to unload much of my loot. And then venture forth with a carefree and can-do attitude. Where the fuck is that frog? You. Here. Oh, and the slogans are actually pretty decent. The freelancers. Sorry, oh no, they are freelancers. Hey, we're in the game, guys. Roam and grow fat off the land. That's actually kind of a hyped slogan. They also give you their vague, you know, kind of what they look like. Beware, here be dragons for the revolution. freelancers. Cultists. I wanted to be a cultist, but I was looking up information and they apparently have... They're not fleshed out yet. So they're essentially just, like, bandits, you know? You can't really interact with them in a positive way. But look at this let him touch the earth. And all purple and pink and shit. Like, I want to be a cultist. Insurrection are... They start generally hostile, but very quickly become awfully hostile to you. Military is military, and then scavs. Scavlet. They're just bandits. Procure more 40mm contingencies. I'm gonna change up my loadout again, because what I have right now is I've got the 30-06 rifle with a good scope attached to it, right? And a laser pointer. And then I've also got the submachine gun with an amazing fucking flashlight on this thing, a suppressor, and a little reflex sight, which is great. But I'm not going through that godforsaken tunnel anymore. So I don't need the SMG specifically. I can tune myself for a different set of circumstances. So the hollow point, the 5.56, 50 cal, 45, half of that can go. Don't need oxygen tanks. I don't use spray paint ever. I am gonna run by Revolution shortly. So I should take all my spark plugs and my copper wire. Gonna run by the scientist, so I'll take my technology shit. Ground saturation data. That is a job for somebody at some point eventually, I'm sure. I need a pipe wrench for the job. I'm no longer using that rifle, I'm using this rifle. I'm no longer using this SMG. Some bullets can go back. Got a better scope, but it's another horrific. What is looking from the cold? It's just let him. But you touch it, yeah. Just let him get up in you. You know, just let him get up in there. Murphic, do we take the Arctic Warfare Police? Do we take God's perfect rifle, or do we take the modified version that has a less powerful scope? So it's still a sniper scope, but it's like a 6x instead of like an 8 or a 10x. It's got the black furniture and it has a laser pointer. Do we take the pure or do we take the modified? I leave it in your hands, Murphy. The modified, very well. I do not need nearly that many fucking bullets. And then the rifle plus 40 spare should be fucking plenty. Speaking of, that should be more than enough bullets. I don't need that much. Medical supplies. Or that many MREs. Do I even want to take another helmet? Because none of my shit has a flashlight anymore, so I'm gonna need the night vision. And I shouldn't be running into environmental anomalies. So we're gonna put the spare helmet away to save on weight as well. What the hell am I carrying that's so goddamn heavy? The spare rifle will do that. These bullets are heavy, those bullets are heavy. With the addition of... yeah, I'm not going to use these ever. It'll be a miracle if I remember to use these in the fucking Grenadier. I don't need to do an iron key anymore. Pipe wrench is heavy. I'm awfully overweight, aren't I? And I can't think of a good way to recover from it. Oh, also, this is, I think, the package for that job that I just took from the broker. Oh, I was looking for other 40mm grenade types I might have. Yeah, high explosive. Alright, we've got way, we're gonna take one of those away. Okay, we've got, you know what, honestly, we're gonna have 4 of each. And that's honestly more than I will ever remember to use. We've got 4 incendiary, 4 high explosive, 4 buckshot. And that should be fucking plenty. We've got meds. We got food. Speaking of, we're gonna make a little bit more food. We're gonna chug some whiskey before we go. And I think that's everything. I think that's everything sorted. I'm not running by the barkeep, so I'm not going to take my good shit. And then you, hello, yes. You can have the Type 33. I don't want it. You don't really have anything for me. I could buy this shit and stock up on it, but I really don't care that much. I have a surplus of many, many things. Alright. The dog meat goes in. The beetles go in. The frog goes in. Do we add the beans and the venison? I think I'm gonna have too much food already. Because when you make food, if you go over an amount you want, for every 20 nutrition you pack away, it gets turned into 18 nutrition, but you can eat it whenever. Those are the leftovers it's talking about. Which is a pretty good conversion rate, 90%, you know. But it's certainly not perfect. Okay, we are going up towards, we're going left towards the scientists. We're just gonna load the high explosive grenade first. Fancy rifle. We're gonna go left. Yeah, you can. They look kind of icky. They look like this. Leftover food cooked at a campfire. And if you make like a shitload, then you can waste like a lot of food, you know. But you know, having like, you know, 1 or 2 on you is pretty good, because MREs are reasonably valuable, in my opinion. They regenerate a little bit of your health, and they're kind of a pain in the ass to make, or a little expensive to buy. Like, I don't know. I like to go through the leftovers first, especially because they just affect your food, whereas MREs can affect your health. You know, as I'm trying to like min-max my my gains, right? So I don't know. Leftovers are nice. That's Revolution. They're wearing berets. Hello. Thank you for wearing a beret. It made identifying you much easier. It's very cool of you.
Let's go.
And it took me a little bit to realize this, and I definitely lost out on some of my my profit because of it. But certain factions will pay quite a bit more for certain items than others. Supply and demand being what it is, you know? So when you speak to a faction representative or trader or whoever, you can ask them, like, hey, are you looking for anything in particular? And they'll be like, you bet I am, and they will give you massively increased rates. It's like 60% better fucking prices. Or more for certain items. So the broker, he buys artifacts for a really high rate. The scientist, hello. Nice to see you, Mr. Robot Man. Anything I can help find you? 400 to 900 for a PCB board. Hey, didn't you, like, want me to get you one? Retrieve a computer board for you. Yeah, I got you, bro. Contract done. So I technically lost $100, but the contract is done now, and I don't know, maybe he likes me more. 600 double. I have 2 of those. Oh, I got the cheap one, man. I don't remember the sample names, but like, they're all worth $50 to everybody else, but the scientists will pay $80, which is still, you know, shit, it's pocket change. 380, 760, 1200, and 6,000. I found it was another stalker. They had this one, the one that's worth 760. They had it on them, and it's worth $50 to them. They don't give a shit about it. But I was like, I know those are kind of valuable, so I traded them, like, you know, a couple magazines of 9mm. And they were like, yeah, good deal. And I came over here and I turned it in for a fat fucking profit. I felt so fucking cool, dude. Okay, I don't need the hazardous gear. Why the fuck do I have slugs? I can only assume that was... Okay. I don't know who's gonna buy these fucking eggs. So I'm just gonna sell them to you guys, and $600 is $600. Also, those Hesh things are, like, really ugly and really prolific. So... I'm not gonna worry about maybe missed profit on a couple of their eggs. Ugh. I'm gonna eat this bug though. Crunchy, crunchy protein bug. Wheeling and dealing. That's what I'm saying. Wheeling and dealing. I definitely found that package by accident, which is great. I can just turn that package into the broker and he'll be all happy about it. And that's... I heard that. I heard you. Rob. I can turn that package into the broker, he'll be happy. Hello, Cricket. Ah! Hello, Anomaly. I can turn that into the broker and he'll be happy. I'm getting so many things done right now. You don't understand. I'm normally so much more inefficient than this. It's crazy. That anomaly scanner. Pretty handy. It scans everything that's not normal, right? So, to me, a blip showing, like, an electrical anomaly and an artifact is the same. They're both not normal, right? They're both not of this world, they're detectable. But, you can pick out an artifact from an anomaly two ways. The first way is artifacts tend to spawn on their own as opposed to in a cluster, like all that shit bundled together. That's probably a field. And those two things off to the side, my money's on those two being like flame anomalies that run around because they tend to operate in pairs. But artifacts tend to be much weaker signals, and they tend to be kind of off on their own, kind of in the middle of nowhere. So if you scan and you see a fucking sea of green, probably not an artifact, you know? But if you scan and you see like one or two random dots, it might be worth checking out. Seeing if you can zero in on the source, and maybe it is an artifact, or maybe it's just the fucking zone being weird on you. Hard to tell sometimes. I'm not going through Nightmareville anymore, but I have suddenly grown very fond and attached to road flares. Oh my god. Actual fucking nightmare material, holy fuck. Just walked in and two guys getting fucking roasted. No thank you. I am curious to see what kind of loot those guys had on them though, so I will be commandeering that. Oh, okay, not that curious. Embrace the weirdness. I'll embrace some of the weirdness, but not all of it. There's limits to the weird. Oh, you got that heavy armor.
Hello there.
Oh, man.
Another time.
Missing contact. I got you, buddy. And then to you, you can have that, and this, and those. And I will be using the rest of these things. There's a suit that I have set of armor that I have that I fucking love. It's like an advanced or like a heavy molly equipment. Something. It has molly in the name, but what it is it's medium armor airing towards the light end. It's not the most protective suit out there, but it'll keep you alive more likely than not. Okay. It'll keep you alive more likely than not. But it's got 20 fucking kilograms of added weight space for you to work with to carry loot and all sorts of shit. And I got so used to that fucking luxury. And now I, like, hardly know how to function without that much fucking space. And I'm constantly pushing the limits and, like, being overburdened and shit. Because I'm so used to having, like, 45 kilograms being, like, the beginning of over-encumbered instead of, like, you know, starting to really slow down, you know? Oh, where the heck is the lady? The revolutionaries are kind of funky. None of their traders offer cash. You have to, like, actually trade with them. But this lady, copper wire to armor-piercing 5.56, spark plugs to high-explosive 30-06, toilet paper to 12-gauge frag rounds, toolkits to micro-frag 45, and med kits to 9mm armor piercing. Now, I'm not gonna lie and pretend that I use all of those, or I think all of those are worthwhile trades, but spark plugs and copperware for 5.56 and 30.6 fancy bullets, oh, that is so worth. That is so worth. Because spark plugs sell for about $100, and copper wire sells for $150 or so. And instead of just selling it, getting 10, I think that was 25 rounds of the AP for the copper wire, which is crazy. Because this claims its value is $200. But odds are, if you're trying to buy it, you're going to get a way worse deal than that. And I got it for a $150 barter item. And then don't even get me started on the 30.6 high explosive. 80 rounds for 8 spark plugs. Each spark plug is worth a little more than $100. And I got over 1,000. I got like $1,300 of value out of it. From... And those bullets are fucking pricey, believe you me. And we're immediately going north. Swing by the Hidden Junction. And then up north into the fucking Greywater Marsh. See what the fuck is up here, and then probably take a right into the Stone Maze. See if we can fix anything. It is our job after all. Before we get going, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, not even. Be back shortly. lived, bitch. But wait, there's even more value. Call now. Exactly! You understand, Horrific, you understand. I'm carrying so much weight. Oh, right. Okay, before we enter into the zone, we eat a frog. We eat a cricket. We chug an entire fucking bottle of Jack Daniels. We may now proceed. For legal purposes, I don't think it's actually Jack Daniels, but I mean, you know. Oh, hey, there's a cookpot there. That's handy. What am I even doing here? I'm just wandering up north for no reason. I'm gonna fix the communication things if I can. But I think there was one somewhere up here. I could not tell you where, though. That's not a communication thing, that's a generator. Can y'all be a little more careful with your shots? God damn. Scaring me over here. Yeah, let's see what's on the other side of the bridge. Why not? More boxes than I thought there'd be. That's pretty neat. Don't walk into it again. Poison. That's bad. I always kind of wondered what that noise was. That like very sci-fi.
Oh, hello.
Twang yoing sound.
Maybe next time.
Noise thing was.
Let's go!
Now I know. It's the noise of random idiots being sucked into one of the gravity well things. The more you know. Oh, that's acid. Jesus fucking Christ. Good to know, good to know. So this entire place sucks and is evil. Legally Jack Adams. Yes, exactly. You understand precisely, Morific. Oh, this anomaly's fun. Whee! There's a potential for an artifact, maybe. Not over here. That ain't it. That very faint blip right there might be one. That one's too bright to be an artifact. Artifacts are really, really faint. I'm thinking that might be it. If there is one, I could be mistaken. You're not guaranteed to get an artifact on any map, let alone every map. But if there is one, that very faint signal is the best bet I've got. Wow, this was worthless. the second fucking, like, rocket that I've found randomly. Christ. How long until you think he figures out that he's standing in an acid and it's not good for his health? I heard him walk out of the acid. Oh no, he died. Rough way to go, buddy. He got a good lick in, I'll give him that. Okay. I'm gonna jump in and get his shit and then jump out. Wish me luck. Good as new. Throw a clean bandage on it? Never happened. Ouch. Fucking no kidding, man. Must be a no child molester. Nah, he's military. He had the blue and gray. He was a military stalker. Or military guy, rather. He was here because he felt the duty to serve, and the pay seemed okay, and he graduated high school. But they entrusted him with, like, a fucking plasma gun and shit, so it's terrifying to think that he was one of the smarter ones in the military. Oh shit, that's actually really valuable. He had a fancy rifle. Yeah. Oh, it's actually not worth 520 bucks. That's actually kind of dirt cheap. That's like the fancy cool rifle that has like a laser pointer and a reflex sight and everything. Fuck. Yeah, I'll show you. It's I used to use this rifle a lot. It's got a nice laser pointer. Got a cool reflex sight. It's got a 24 round mag. It's full auto, which is kind of rare to come by, honestly. Another trench runner helm. Jesus Christ. Giving those things away like candy nowadays. $16, yeah, why not? Oh, dead cultist, alright. No! Fuck. So that's how I usually die. I miss a shot, I go, ah fuck, and then I immediately fight it. The difficulty I have is like the default normal / easy mode or whatever, which is I get to pick 5 items, or 5 stacks of item. I respawn at the last bed I had, and everything else, everything else I have to run and grab. You also start with starving, so you don't get you run a little slower, and You don't regenerate health, like, at all. I'm a little salty about that, though, I won't lie. I thought I had that guy dead to rights. I thought I took his head off. And I guess I missed. And then he put a good burst into my chest, and I realized that I was quite possibly very fucked. But then it was too little too late. He put the second burst down range and took my ass out. Which, fair to him, right? Sometimes the military does actually employ elite guys to take care of their shit. But, you know. Why do you have to get me like that, bro? I was just vibing. It's red, right? Okay. Whichever fucking madman thought it was a good idea to make the fucking good guys red and the bad guys orange can fucking eat my whole entire dick, dude. Do you understand how difficult it is to tell the difference from this fucking far away? To try and tell the difference in color between
Wherever you are, I'm not messing around.
dull orange, dull red, and bright orange from any kind of distance or in any kind of, like, dim lighting. Absolutely fucking disgusting, evil choice. That said, the insurrection, not to be confused with the revolution, which might be intentional now that I think about it, how similar their colors and name is. They tend to wear headbands, not always on their elite gear, but like, well, they've got the headband, but berets, ushankas, and like helmets and stuff. And the insurrection, even on their hats, they have a band around it, as well as their armbands, which usually stand out. The only people where it's hard to tell is their elite guys. They really look like regular freelancers. It's really hard to tell sometimes, because the difference between freelancer green and brown camo and insurrection brown and green camo can be really difficult to discern on a split-second kind of basis. And in a vacuum, yeah, it's not that bad. Could it be intentional? I'm pretty sure it is intentional. At least somewhat intentional, right? Because there's only so many colors to choose from, you know? Jesus Christ. I'm so lucky. There's only so many colors to choose from. And kind of learning what uniform corresponds to who. And who uses what kind of weapons and shit, you know? It's just like knowledge that you get used to. Because even though the insurrection and the revolution have very similar colors and names, it's usually pretty easy for me to pick out revolution guys. They're pretty distinct, I'd say. But sometimes the freelancers look fucking identical to scavs or less colored up insurrection guys. Some of that I think is intentional. Some of that is like, it can't be helped with like the low poly kind of, you know, aesthetic going on. I'm just but some of it I think might be a little bit like quality of life or like visual design that could be fine-tuned. Do I have any constructive criticism on that front? Absolutely fucking not. I have not thought that in depth about it yet. If I will at all. But while I'm yapping about it, it is something that has popped into my brain. Yeah, this thing actually looks... Both of these actually are pretty worthless in comparison, don't they? Ugh. Like, that's a lot of my run speed for less than $1,000. I've got a... You might think I'm a somewhat wealthy dude with 111,000, right? Where does it show? My current debt is $2,990,000.
How's it going?
I meant to yap about that earlier, of like how horribly in debt I am.
You better watch it.
I didn't mean it. Question mark. I'm sorry, I think. I wanted to trade and then shit escalated very quickly. Oh, interesting. That's not what I thought it was. 4.7 kilograms for, or 5 kilograms for $900. Let's see. Okay, we are off to the stone thingy-mabob. Stone maze, that's the ticket. Please stop walking at me like that. He literally adjusted course to fucking walk at me, bro. You cannot blame me for that shit. I'm going to assume these guys are scavs. Or like evil freelancers. I don't fucking know. Holy shit, that's what the fuck, man. So is that. You are fucking joshing me. seen the equivalent of a blowout. Have some nice whiskey and appreciate the storm. It goes on for quite a while. Wish I could see this, goddamn. That sounded final. No, alright, I can work with that. It is, to my understanding, that when a blowout occurs, it kind of refreshes the artifact spawn rate. Or like what does and does not exist, you know? That's worthless. That's not worth as much as I want it to be worth. But that's like slugs or something. Or buckshot or whatever. The fuck was that? I just heard like 3 people groan. Is it fucking science thing again? Just 3 dudes spawned just to insta-die here? What the fuck? I'll take your bullets, sure, but... What? In God's name? Yeah, they just spawned 3 dudes to just eat shit. That's so weird. Okay. We are in the encampment. We're trying to make our way over to the safe house, deposit some guns and bullets and supplies, because I cannot be fucked to carry it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how I know this boar is a mutant. Hello, what the fuck? Known to summon long-range artillery strikes, noted. 4 or 5. What the fuck? Oh, it's good to know not all the mutants and monsters are fighting with each other. Like 5 to 7 9mm rounds killed that boar, which is how I know they've been mutated to be substantially weaker than normal. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, noted. That exists? I suppose I'll have to come by and check that out in a while. Looks like a floating ball of pain. You're probably right, man. That's military or insurrection. There's no way it's anything else. essentially, if I can narrow it down to being not freelancer or not revolution, they're not my friends. Everybody else hates me. I know there's one more at least. Make that two more. Go over again. This Robert the Savior. My ass is gonna be so slow crawling to that fucking thing because I have so many high value weapons and I'm like, I can't sacrifice a single fucking 11% move speed. I'm such a gamer. Where the fuck am I in here? I don't know. I think I just passed the Ball of Pain. I think I'm here. Maybe. Oh, I'm so slow. Okay. Plan. New plan. Drop some shit. Run to my little cache. Floating Ball of Pain. Is like due south. Not quite. What the fuck? Where the fuck am I? I'm somewhere in here, so I need to go up and around, or I'm gonna go up and around. Something in my soul tells me that's correct, and that's probably not. No, that's wrong. It's down. You gotta go down. Need all the loot. You don't understand. The slowest I've been was like 3% move speed. I was not even crawling with how slow I was. But I was hauling so much shit. And I was like... I made it. Eventually I did make it. And I got all of my fucking shit back to base. Felt so fucking vindicated. And I made a fuck ton of money, too. All this loot is honestly gonna sit here for a long-ass time. Because I have no good way of retrieving it. Oh, don't tell me it's a dead end. Please give me a little out here in this corner. Please. Please. Fuck. Because I have no good way of retrieving this, so this is all just gonna have to sit in the little, like, hideout locker. And then at some point I'll have to get a, like, blue Tesseract, which I haven't tested, but I think they return you to your, like, previous bed, like, wherever you last slept. And then I'll get one of those, run up here, grab everything, sell it, and then... oh, wait. I have no fucking clue where I am. I don't know. I'm looking at the map. I'm lying to myself. Grab everything, go down to, like, 1% move speed, and then use the blue tesseract to go back to like the spawn, and then sell everything and make like 40 grand selling weapons and armor that I've just like slowly accumulated in the stash up here. I think I'm going the right way. I just need a bear left. Just need a bear left. No, because that's the military encampment. Oh my god, no, my gut feeling was right. I had to go. I had to keep going. Because I'm looking northeast. At that, I'm like somewhere over here. That was the archer. Fuck me. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh, I suck so bad. My life is pain and misery, and an inability to let go of loot that I really should, but simply refuse to. I like how this is a dead sprint for my character. Yes, I understand we're carrying 81 kilograms of gear, but like, come on. I know we can do better than this. Drop another 5 kilograms of weight, jump up another 10% movement speed. Let's find where we're going first, and then retrace our steps for all the loot. That seems like a wiser idea. Yeah, because I went into the encampment, I left to the right. So instead of going up like this, I'm going down like this. But I don't know if I took this or this. I think I took this. We will see. I think this is that exact split, actually. Maybe not. I'll take this way. This looks awfully familiar. I'm right here. Yeah, I already made it. I already did it. Kick ass. We got our way eventually. I found it. I'm so clever when I want to be. Occasionally. Please don't look into that statement at all. What's a good way to start out in Project Silverfish? That's a good question, Zephyr. Zephyr? Art? A good way to start out is very careful. I don't need 5.6 or slits or shots. Or this rifle. you know what? I don't even need that. Zafir Art. Okay, gotcha. Pleasure to see you, by the way. Nice to have you around. Zafir. Yeah, that makes sense. I should. I'm gonna dodge the self-critique. A good way to start out is by... Pleasure to be here. I'm happy you're having a good time. A good way to start out is by accepting, unless you're playing on an Iron Man mode, or like one of the modes where like death is actually permanent. A good way to start out is by accepting that you will die, and you will die a lot. So you should endeavor to make those deaths mean something. The first 2 deaths I had were spent figuring out how fucking food poisoning worked. And realizing that starving to death, well, starving to death isn't a thing, but just starving in general is bad, but is better than coughing up your own fucking stomach until death. I don't know. The first couple jobs the bounty board can give you, like Simi, if you do like the default start and you have like the narrative intro, or you start with a faction, just do jobs for your faction. You know, basically like the first job giver person you run into. The, you know, like $300 to $600 value missions are pretty mild, and they are pretty good at getting your toes dipped into the sauce. They are getting fucking excited out there, my goodness. The sauce, indeed. That's a good way to get started. I guess that depends on what your objective is. Is there a cook box somewhere around? I don't think there is. But there's one right here, I'm silly. I don't know, if you play on like the normal difficulty, not being so hard on yourself, kind of accepting that you're gonna die a couple times, and sometimes the zone will simply take everything away from you, and you've got to put in a little effort to get it back, and that's okay. If you play on the really unforgiving difficulties, I don't know what to tell you. Get fucked, I guess. Live free or die hard. But on like the default difficulty, I think that's actually not a crazy unforgiving experience, I say. Having frags thrown into fucking bullets. Who can play at that game, dickhead? Where'd you go? So in other words, it's a lot like Stalker and Tarkov, and the idea is to just go out and gather resources. Much more like Stalker than Tarkov, but yes. Using your venison. If you give me rancid meat, motherfucker. Yes. Simply collect resources. Sometimes discretion and cutting your losses and running and reconsolidating is the better part of valor. Sometimes being bold pays off. Sometimes being bold just puts the backpack of all of your shit that you spent a long time collecting into a very deep, dark, evil hole that will take a lot of doing to pull it out from. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. I've been pretty fortunate with the leaps of faith I have and have not taken. They've paid off more often than not, but that's a very tenuous state of affairs. Okay. We are right here. I have not explored up in here. I also have not explored the great spinning orb of pain, as Morific put it. I don't know, Zafir. You could get me rambling and waffling on about what is and isn't a good idea. That dog grifted. And I could keep giving you various answers while also trying to, like, avoid micromanaging, like, backseat gaming from afar, you know? But practically, setbacks will occur. Forgive yourself and move on. And, experience is the best teacher. Don't let me rambling about something discourage you or like pressure you into behaving one way or another. If something comes naturally to you or you feel like you can manage something, do it. Don't let some fucking stranger on the internet tell you you can't. What in God's name? Can I just... He didn't give a fuck. Oh my god, it has rockets. Okay. Okay, what about range? No, that did it. I think, maybe. Oh, it's icky. Oh, why is it bloody? Why is it shrinking? Oh god, it's reforming. Why does my vision get hazy? I don't like that. Or maybe it's just the heat. Oh, it's probably the radiation, actually. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to look at it more. I don't know. Well, I've stared at it. I've tried to walk close to it. The radiation burns appearing on my skin told me to stop. That's about the limit of the ways I can think to interact with it, so hold up. I can throw a bolt at it. Well, I'm all out of ideas. Hey, Kasha. Hey, Gallius. Deja vu. Yeah, that dog scared the shit out of me. Has this thing, like, recongealed? No. It just went away. Well, okay, I guess I won't complain about that. I think. Why is there so much wildlife in this area? Okay, that's fire. Okay, that's hot. Okay. Owie. Lesson learned. Don't be dumb. Ladies and gentlemen, the art of the hunter. I think the antenna was over here, actually. Yeah, it's this right here. Who won? You did? I don't believe you. It's working! Fabulous. Okay, that's one done. You'll fight people that are worth your time, man. I'm not it. Mostly because they'll fucking kill you. Oh, I'm running directly at him, aren't I? Yeah, turn that corner. Bye. Oh no. That's so sad. If only somebody could have done something to prevent that. Gosh, that's just so terrible, you know? Nope, don't look at that. That's bad. That's worth a lot of money, actually. Really glad it takes me all fucking 3 picoseconds to completely skin an animal. That's very handy. It was a game of all time. Some highlights. Killed his Wraith Lord on Overwatch. That's fucking crazy, actually. Wiped out over half of his army by turn 2. He killed 2 units of yours. Jesus Christ. It's awful. Oh. Joy. Oh, thank fuck. I mean, oh no, I can't explore the evil, terrible labyrinth cavern thing. Oh hey, an artifact. Fuck are you? Blood-starved. You gain improved recoil control the more hungry you are. Pulsating heart-shaped organ made of living bronze. That's actually kind of cool. But I already have steady aim as like an existing perk. And on future characters I don't think I would take steady aim. Because well, with steady aim, I literally do not have sweat. Like it is simply not a thing that exists. I don't know if you don't have steady aim, it is like mild or like is more noticeable with a scope or what, or if that's like something that'll be tweaked in the future. But right now, if you oh hello, ooh, a blue. I was just thinking about you. Returns you to your last place of rest as if waking from a dream. That's super handy. I was just talking about that shit. Oh, hey. It's the cult. I don't... Craftsman shop. Oh, hi. Hello. Can you craft a weapon for me? Oh, you make energy weapons. Yeah, not ones that I've seen before for the most part. Vortex rifle. That's cool. That's cool. Can I buy some shit? I need to buy some supplies. Okay, I can give you shit for cultist coins. And I can give you coins to buy pretty cool fucking gear. So, cult mask. Nice. Cult shroud, nice. Cult gas mask. Very hype. Cult pro mask. Gas mask fitted with a night vision goggles. Nice. And then cultist insulated jacket. Okay, so light armor. Cultist jacket, very light armor. Cultist medium plate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are so going. Cultist pro. Ooh. Nice. And then gold 5 coins for a golden tesseract. This is what I'm fucking talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I need to get 5 points. And I come back here, get him a golden tesseract. It is said that when coming across a stone lantern while traveling, one must always light it for good luck and safe passage. I need 5 fucking points, and to give you boss fates that I find. Nothing right now, my man. Tarot cards. Do I have the deck on me? No, I put it away. You have a good one. I'll see you around. I want to be a cultist so bad, man, but I took a couple bad decisions and made them really mad at me. And now they don't want me to be part of their club anymore. Jesus, fuck dogs. I know there's more. I got 2 artifacts out here. I feel like that's more than average. Or at least plenty. That sure is a fucking wall, man. Okay, but... I'm getting a little bit sleepy. And I think I think my mama didn't raise no bitch. Load the crazy shit because, you know, just in case shit gets dicey. And why carry it if I'm not gonna use it? Oh, hello. Military safe zone, medical exam required, and report suspicious behavior. Hold up. Let me pry my way through. I'll get through in a jiffy. Restricted. Keep out crew entrance. God damn it. Okay. Well. At least now as I return to my little spot, I know it's not because I'm a coward, and it's simply because I can't go in that way. Maybe through the gray water, through the rail yard in the center, but not through here. Not yet, at least. I wasn't kidding about getting sleepy, though. I think I'm gonna grab all of my fucking loot. You are actually fucking kidding me. Hold up, check out this fucking FaZe-sponsored collateral. Oh my god! I forgot I had the high explosive loaded, that's my bad. Yeah, fucked. What was that? No, brown mushroom. That was a fucking stick shot, though. I think I'm gonna collect my hard-won loot, teleport the fuck out of here, sell it all, become a very rich, wealthy individual, and retire happy. And by retire, I mean I've made $100,000. Only 2,800,000 more to go. Until I'm debt free. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't have fucking shit in Detroit. Oh, hello! There is another crucible. Imparts the sensation of a deep low rumbling that you can feel in your bones. Volatile increases the magnitude of all local explosions. Oh. The light. Can you move? Thank you. Okay. We're taking all of this shit. all of this shit. We'll leave you. And we'll leave you. So that's 5.56 and 30.6. So we'll leave like 80 or so rounds of 30.6 for giggle's sake. We'll leave an extra med kit. Yup. 3% movement speed. Hell yeah. Please take me back to the observatory. I think that's where it was. Yes! The easiest payday of my life. Oh, it feels so good. Now I just need to fucking slowly crawl my happy ass to the trader. Inch by inch. We'll get there one day. Oh, I like how I can move at 3% the speed, but I can still jump the regular height. No problem with that. I truly am the lightest stalker. I can't run, but boy, I can jump. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I wish I had something clever to ramble about this entire walkover, but personally I'm just a little bit sleepy and incredibly relieved and glad and just overjoyed that that went as cleanly as it did. I got one of the stations repaired. I got just a lot more experience in the zone, the northern zone. I got a couple pretty valuable artifacts, one of which was like a compounding payday. The other two I'll take to the broker and sell, because he'll give me like a 60% markup on them. It's a fucking good day to be Kasha, I tell you what. As I slowly amble my sorry ass over. And I have 0 food.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you fucking judge me for being slow. If you were carrying 124 kilograms of random bullshit, you'd be slow too. Please. I'm so close. I can taste it. Yes! You can have this rifle. And this rifle. And this. and that, and this, 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 and that, and this. And these. And then I'm about to make another, 12 plus grand off of the broker. And then these 3 ether cells, the scientists will pay a huge markup. If they're worth 180, they'll pay like 600 for them or something. Yeah, sure, I'll buy a bunch of bandages off you. Why not? Could use them. I can move at a normal speed now. Yippee! Hooray! Don't need blue or yellow signal flares. Probably don't need that many road flares. Don't need that many toolkits. Don't really use flashbangs. Sell a flashbang for $20, why not? Okay. Oh, you know what I'll do? Before I log off, I'm gonna use that red Tesseract where it's like great danger but also great reward. I'm gonna see what the fuck it means by that. We will experiment with the red Tesseract.
Great.
And then come back home. I had a thought, what if I die in the red Tesseract? Is my shit just stuck there? Until I find another red Tesseract to go grab it again? Or like... Huh. Or does it like pop out from where I use it? Perhaps take only gear you won't miss in? That's probably a good move. Okay, all of this is necessary for existing. Only take one Ori with me. I'm not gonna take you. Honestly, I find these by the fucking dozen nowadays. And I'm gonna use you. I'll use the Scope Type 33. Red Tesseract. Take like 2. Bucket would be crazy. No. There's gonna be loot. Take like 40 buckshot, 20 slugs. A little bit more 9mm, plenty of 30-06. You got plenty of food. I don't need that. I don't need this. You know what? We'll take it just in case. Fucking why not? And we'll keep the green Tesseract because we'll lull them out. Maybe I'll panic and remember to use it. Maybe I won't. That better not what I fucking think it is. Okay, thank God. Yeah, we'll load the buckshot in this now. Honestly, yeah, and I'm just gonna wear my decent armor. I have sufficient alternatives if these somehow go away forever. Great danger and great reward. Let's fucking find out. The fuck do you mean? This is just a place on the map like normal. God damn it. I've been here before. This place sucks. What do you mean great reward? My ass. I can't save until I get to a safe spot now. The only great reward I can think of in this place is like deep down in the depths, where there's like toxic chemicals and gas and shit that I don't want to fuck with. Okay, well, at least I know what these are now. What the red tesseracts are, rather. And that I should just fucking sell them going forward. Insulated jacket and basic helmet. Well, they're light enough and they sell for a decent value, so I'll keep them. And because I'm wearing my Night Ops helmet, I don't have any poison protection to work with. To go down. Oh my fucking legs! You're fucking kidding me. Here too? I'm gonna experiment. Actually, not gonna experiment with going down a little bit. There's very bad people down there. No, there's very bad people up here too. You're not dead. Stay down, man. Okay, yeah, we are... The maw is for a future time. I will explore its depths. Not now. I was thinking the, that Tesseract was gonna take... Bruh. Was gonna take me to some, like... fucking militaries up there. It. I just spilled water all over the desk because I was not thinking. Fuck me. Somewhat fortunately, it mostly went over my mat and pants. And I don't care if I get wet. Considering how much electronic stuff there is, like, on me, like, around me, spilling it all over the cloth mat and my legs is honestly kind of a W, you know? That's also got to bring me up to, like, what, a 30%?
The missile is very tired.
Ratio.
He is eepy. The missile has had a very
How many
long
times
day of
I've, like,
splashing
spilled
bandits and
drinks
wants to take just a small
streams
sleeve.
I've
He
performed.
EB and Neebies to sleeby.
The amount of liquid that that simply does not go into my mouth is fucking staggering. I'm actually pretty comfortable just kind of playing and not, like, cleaning this up immediately. It'll dry. Like, I'll dab it up in a minute, but whatever. Sarlacc, thank you so much for hanging out. I will be joining you in the Sleepy EB Neeby Club very shortly. Thank you very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I always appreciate your company. No, thank you. Always appreciate your company. Always appreciate your jokes and your insight, and you just being a cool dude. I really feel the love every day.
Treat. No treat.
Treat.
No treat.
Treat.
No treat.
God damn it!
Why do I keep flipping around like that? Is it because of physics objects? I bet it's because of physics objects. Fortunately, I know where the maw is, and I know that it's really close to a safe zone. So we're gonna get there real fucking fast. And thank you for the treat. I appreciate that. The lack of the treat. Yeah, fuck all of that. Hello. You can have this. And that. And this. And I will sell it to somebody else. And have this and that. And that. And this fucking gamer, right? He sells weird shit, right? Which, fair enough. But, like, a cut down 338. So the same sniper rifle that I've been using, just cut out the receiver, put a tiny little muzzle brake at the tip of the barrel, like the very side of the barrel, call it a handgun. Breech loader. Very tricked out nosing. I think this is a shotgun you can put in your secondary slot. I think that's the gimmick. Maybe I'm wrong. This is funny though. It's a bolt action shotgun with a shotgun underbarrel. With a laser pointer and a red dot. I kind of love it. And he cycles through stuff, of course. Green Tesseract, yeah. Frag LED, cut down rifle. Fancy hat. You wear this, everybody just loves you. Yeah, he just got weird shit. Anyways. Because we're here, I can save and quit instead of just quitting. Look how cool I am. My fucking tactical gear, I look like if I were a fucking Halo Combat Evolved Marine, but with simultaneously more and less polygons. And also if they were scalies / furries. I don't know if they're super partial about the distinction. Anyways. It's fucking sleepy time for me. The eep is hitting me out of gosh darn nowhere. Hello, just chatting to Zai. Is there anybody? No, that's fucking tragic. Okay, we are just going to end stream tonight, I think. I love you all very dearly. I could have sworn I had it in me to stream for 4 hours, give y'all another hour of quote-unquote content, but apparently I don't. I would be much less entertaining for the next hour. That's the email alert noise. That better be okay. Good. That's people doing the Japanese class homework very last minute. That's fine. I don't know why it keeps giving me alerts about that thread, but whatever. The jury's out on whether y'all think I'm more entertaining when I've got the endless yap in me or when I'm very quiet and I just kind of like play the game and y'all just kind of like watch on the second monitor. I don't know what y'all prefer. I presume that you like me talking because that's the only appeal of coming here is that I'm here. So hopefully you like it when I talk. Otherwise I would, I don't know, get self-conscious. I don't think it would affect me deeply, but like might add up over time, you know. I got nothing. I love you all. I'll catch you around. No stream next weekend. I have some funny haha getaway plans. I won't be around. Weekend after that should be good. I'll see if I can't squeeze in this Thursday. Maybe, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Love you all. Catch you around.